Alright, hello everyone, I'm Laxxus and I'm glad I'm back for Retrothon. Always a pleasure to be here and to watch all the other runs, of course. Today I'm gonna show Plox. Everyone loves Plox. Plox is a SNES game from 1993. It's kind of an obscure game, I guess. And it's quite challenging, like especially casually. It can be really mean. There is a possibility that I will actually game over and go like all the way back to the beginning. I hope that doesn't happen. Like all my practice runs went perfectly well, so this will probably go horribly wrong. But we will see. Let's just get into it. So the plot of the game is, at the beginning, someone stole Plox's flag, I guess, and he's trying to find it again. And the first thing I'm doing is getting to a secret warp to skip some stages. And this helicopter here in the secret is like the absolutely worst thing ever. You might think, well, this looks like it controls horribly well. It is way worse than you would think. We will see this vehicle later again, but hey, we got through. This game was developed in England. It's a British game. Oops, I missed that jump, but that's okay. So you have two different jumps in this game. One is your normal jump, and then you have the spin jump that is a bit higher, but you can't attack during it. And the way attacking works is that Plox shoots his own limbs. So if he runs out of limbs, then he just hobbles around like that. So you have to be aware of that. This game has like a fantastic soundtrack made by the Fallen Brothers. Some may know that name, but yeah, this soundtrack is just really good. Ugh. Oh, that's kind of bad. Oh, I don't die now. So we are waiting here because I'm going to another secret warp. Right here. So these fruit normally, like, they give you health if you collect them, and you can shoot them to make them bigger, and then they give you more health. But if you shoot them more than twice, then they normally explode and you just don't get anything. But some of them have like these warps hidden. Oops. When you shoot them a third time. And most of these warps are actually pretty hard. They have really tight timings, especially the later ones. The first two are not too bad. And basically we skipped like the first boss and all that stuff. Quite a lot of levels. But yeah, Plox got his flag back. But now he realized that there are fleas all over the island. So he needs a way to fight against the fleas. And well, then he falls asleep. And our next world is in the past with Grandpappy Plox. And I mean, he's the best, we all know. Plays exactly the same, but I mean, he has a nice mustache, so it's pretty cool. These beginning levels are relatively short and mostly pretty simple. Say that and just run into everything, but that's fine. The shells that you can collect everywhere, that they fill up that little block head in the top center of the screen, and when it's full then it gives me an extra life. For the most part I kind of want to avoid getting extra lives, because I mean they're just slow, but maybe some of them are not too bad for marathon safety, right? Especially now at the beginning I don't want them though, because I will take some intentional deaths in a little bit, but more about that later. Next up we have a pretty cool trick, I hope I can get it, with a very precise jump into this saw here. There we go, nice. I can clip into that ceiling and just skip half of the stage basically. Saves like 15 seconds. Right there I got a Plox continue. When in the top right, the 4 Plox letters, I got all 4 of them. Then I get a continue that starts me after that stage that I got it in. And that is also very important, because we will abuse that fact in a little bit actually. Normally you get these letters if you finish a stage without dying. So if you die and then finish the stage, then you won't get one. But there are a few of the letters in stages that you can just collect, and we will abuse that. Here's another secret warp, and you have to collect all the shells. If you miss just a single one, then you will not get it. So without knowing where they spawn, it's like basically impossible to get all of them. All right. Almost done with the Grandpappy Plox stages. What sauce? All these, like, this game has quite the humor with like all the text between stages and stuff. Obviously I skipped quite a bit of that, but hey, it's pretty good. So up next is our first boss. It would be the second boss, but we skipped the first one. The second boss is like the first boss, but it's 3 instead of 2. I hope I can juggle them properly. If not, they can get out of control. It can be pretty tricky. Let's see how this goes. Looking pretty good. Okay. Perfect. Sometimes they can just decide to not jump in that way, like jump straight up and stuff and completely mess up the fight, but that went pretty well. This game is really hard, but it's also really funny. Yeah, I can absolutely agree with that. It's a pretty rough game at first, casually. Like, especially some stages are really mean. But it's a really fun game. I really enjoy it. So the way I got into this game was good old Gromfaloon. Some people may know him. He wanted to get people into doing Plocktober for like years, and like last year we decided to just do it. And because of that I learned the speedrun and I really enjoyed it. Alright, so here we have what I talked about earlier, one of the Plock letters. So I get a Plock continue here. And you may remember earlier that I said it sets the continue point after the stage you got it in. Well, yes, that's why I die now, because then it will set my continue point after the stage and I've beaten it. Normally you would take these deaths in a different stage, which is a little bit faster than this, but this is still way faster than actually playing the stage. It's a long stage. Okay, game over, continue, and we are past the stage and at the next boss. This is probably the hardest boss to do right, so let's see how we do here. Pretty precise fight. Pretty precise script basically. And I already messed it up. Ah, okay, this fight will be super slow. I hope I don't die, honestly. Okay, that's not a quick fight, but hey, oh no, I missed. Dang. Okay, there we go. So you're supposed to shoot them down by hitting these targets, but the spikes have like a horrible hitbox, so it's sometimes really hard to hit them. Yeah, that fight was not very good, but hey, we made it work. And yes, the music in the boss fights especially is just such a jam. Alright, so normally from like quite a while ago, except that I skipped all these stages, most of these stages like now have the goal of killing all the fleas that are in the stage. That's why I have this health bar with the fleas in the bottom right. Oops. That's why these stages are a lot longer now. But once again, I will just skip past here. Oh, that's bad. Oh, come on. I keep missing my jump. Thank you. That was rough, but hey. We have one more warp here. Also, after we did the Grandpappy Plox stages, we got the amulet, and with the amulet I can shoot out these shells like that, and then I turn into a saw to kill enemies. Which I will use to kill a lot of fleas later on. And guess what? We have another warp. Yes, this game has a lot of secret warps. This one is the trickiest one. This is so tight on time. If I make like one mistake, it's basically over. So let's hope I don't make a mistake. Okay, it's looking good. Okay, we are fine. So I think that was basically perfect, and I had like 0.7 seconds left. So if you don't know what you're doing, they are like impossible. Hey, we have another boss. Yeah, we get a lot of bosses because we skip so many stages. In this fight, like, I shoot out my my limb and then jump up to hit the boss early sometimes, because with the otherwise I would not be able to hit her when she's that high, and with the spin jump I can't shoot. I can do a few damage boosts. Okay, not bad. All right. Now we get to the actually hard stages. So especially the next two stages, like, they were the bane of my existence when I started running this. They are pretty tricky. First we have Creepy Crack. This one is, like, it's just a long stage and doesn't feel as hard anymore. You're not supposed to jump off there, but if you time it right, you can. Okay. And like I said earlier, we have to kill all the fleas now. Otherwise we can't finish the stage. And every time you hit one of these targets, your limb does not return to you, but instead gets on like a coat hanger, so you have to retrieve it there first. So if you don't pay attention, you can like run out of limbs. And here we have a costume. I skipped most of them. They are in several stages. They just all do some unique stuff and are sometimes really strong. They also give you all your limbs back, which is kind of important in this stage. I will show off a second costume in this stage, which is completely useless, but it's just great. Let's just get it. The good old cowboy. Bang. Bang. Yes, you can actually kill something with that. That's all he does. It is the best costume. It's so useless, and it will waste time right now because I have to wait for it to run out right now. But it's great, so I had to show it off. Oops. So these fleas have like 3 HP. Okay. And usually when they are on the floor and you use your saw attack, you only deal 2 damage to them. So you either wait until they are in the air. Oh no, that sucks. I have to go up here. That's the intended way, but normally I want to jump up there. Because I need to get my arms back, otherwise I would not be able to hit this target, because it specifically needs an arm to hit the last 2 fleas, and now we can go to the end. That was, for the most part, pretty smooth. Yeah, some of the collision detection is a bit weird, especially these platforms, like that one that I was just on. Sometimes just fall through when you try to jump onto it. Alright, now we get to the worst stage, like literally the worst stage. So, I told you that when you hit these targets, you lose the limb. Well, here the game forces me to lose both legs. So I will just have to move like this for the half of the stage. Isn't that fun? I mean, it's it's a really funny idea, but it's like horrible to play. That was pretty good. Hey, it didn't take damage, that's good. Alright, now we have to go all the way back, now that we have our limbs. And I don't know why I did that, but I did it. There's a quick strat here. Well, first we have to kill some fleas. There's a quick strat here to damage boost onto some spikes to get up early, but I will not do that, because that is risky and this stage is horrible enough. Try to take this save, because I really don't want to die in this stage. I mean, in general I don't want to die, because I want to do one more game over warp, and if I die in any of these stages, that means that I don't get a Plox ladder and I lose a life, so that will just mess up the setup pretty much for that. If I die once, that's not a big deal. It's just slow. If I die more than once, then that could be a big problem actually. So in these sections, like, the first enemy that spawns, like, has this invincibility gem if you kill him. That's the intended way. If you want to go actually fast, you would just deboost onto these spikes. But let's not do that. No, my cat doesn't like this stage. No one likes this stage. Great, didn't work. Okay, got the backup. That's not good. Okay. If you collect the flag before you kill all the fleas, then you will get a full health refill, which is very handy. Alright, we got through here. That's good. This stage is like, especially when you go for really fast strats, it's like so scary. You cannot afford to like take any hit. And now we have our last warp. This one is also pretty tight. It's actually so tight that the developers let the time at like 0.0 for like at least one more second. And I'm not doing a good job right now. It might not end well. I'm not hitting these properly. Yeah, this will not work. That's how tight these are. That's okay. We gotta take a death and try again. At least in stages with a warp, I don't get a Plox ladder anyway, so it's not such a big deal. See, this is how you should hit these, so you don't get stuck there. Man, not doing a good job right now. Should be fine this time. Okay. Good. We are to the final world. The final world has a special gimmick, because every stage in this world uses a different vehicle. We've seen a few of those already. Can I please land on there? No? We have seen a few in warps, but every stage has like a different vehicle that you have to use to get through the stage. This one is like, I don't know, you can shoot lasers and you can hover, and you have a helmet with the American flag. Like, it's pretty normal. Also, I will not play this stage because, I mean, I don't want to. I will just clip through here eventually. This clip is really precise, and as you may see, you cannot control the height very well. But hey, we made it. That skips the whole stage. Next up we have the bike. We saw the bike just before. And this stage is also pretty scary. All of these stages actually have some kind of like stage-wide timer. Like if I am fast enough, then I will get actually better enemy patterns in this stage, so let's hope everything goes well. In these stages I don't have to kill all the fleas anymore, I just... too much damage. I just have to get through. Which, I mean, it's easier said than done. We'll probably get a bad pattern here, but we'll go for it. Oh, that was actually good. And then I failed my jump. Nice. That's bad. That's actually bad now. Okay. So this is really bad, because if I die one more time, then I will not be able to do the game over warp, which is a really big problem. Okay, I have to take this really safe and like casual now and kill them all. So their shots deal a lot of damage. Hitting these, getting hit by the body is not a big deal. Body contact is actually not a lot of damage in this game. Third one done? Okay. Well, that was all I had to do. Jump there and I would have been fine. Oh well. Alright, just don't die in this next stage. It's that easy. And the next stage has everyone's favorite vehicle again. The helicopter, which you can't control at all. Like, it's so bad. Like, and they could make good vehicle controls. They did it on other ones, but that one is just... oh my god. But at least I will skip half the stage again, so that's fine. Okay. Should grab this. Safety. Sometimes you can clip through these. Oh nice, I got it. That's basically just subpixels. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Also, the hitbox of these vehicles is actually really small. It's basically just a little bit in the middle. Oh my god, I'm not getting down here. Oh my god, please. That was almost death. Okay. Now I just need to clip here. Holy shit. Well, this is over now. Yeah, this run is over. I can try to do that stage normally, but I haven't done that in like forever. So I might have to load a save state, which is really unfortunate. That was like so unlucky. But hey, especially after the practice runs went well, it was like so clear that everything would go wrong now. But that's okay. We'll try. Like normally they don't shoot me down here. I don't even know where that shot came from. Wow, again? Are you kidding me? This game really doesn't like me. Wow. Okay, I've never seen that before. Like, this is just insane. And I'm not getting this clip either. I'm just waiting here right now so I don't run into shots again. I'm not getting this, wow. There we go. Of course, then I get like all three immediately. Oh well. Okay, now you will see why this next stage we skip this, and like it's a horrible stage. I don't know if I can beat it. Like, I literally don't know if I can. I will try. It's gonna be super slow. Probably go way over my estimate now. But hey. So this next oh great. Okay. Vehicle is a tank. I mean, better could there be than a tank? Oh my god, this is a bad start. And it's really bad. Normally I would just deboost through these, because I only need to go a tiny bit into the stage. But not this time. You get the full experience. I don't know why I actually grabbed this, but let's grab it. This is why you would normally just grab the thing and then die, and then skip the stage. See how much fun this is? Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna die already. is very casual now. I've beaten this stage like once in my life. We can make it 2 now. Plox 3D, yeah, that's what we need. If you go down there on the left, you just fall into the water and die. Alright, here's the really fun part. If you thought that the rest was not fun yet, this is just stupid. Yes, you have to stand on these, shoot this, while you have the knockback when you shoot. So you have to make sure you're in the right position so you don't fall off. Like, there's certainly a slightly faster way than this, but okay. One more. I mean, that wasn't enough. I think you understand why we skip this stage normally. This is just so bad. It's like one of the worst stages ever. Okay, we can hopefully make the jump. Okay. Oh, that's not good. I think there are like 2 more enemies. Don't want to die now, that would be like the worst thing ever. Okay, we got through. Oh my god. Whew, that was, yeah, horrible. We have one more stage and then the final boss. This next stage has actually the very best vehicle in the game, the UFO. Because the UFO, like, it's not only super fast, it also controls so well. It's amazing. Oh, that bonus block just messed up my timing completely. And now everything sucks. Oh dear. Okay, we made it. Alright, let's go. Because I took so long there, the patterns will be weird now probably, so I have to take this a little bit slow as well. Yeah, speaking of weird patterns. Once again, the UFO, like, the hitbox is a lot smaller than it looks like. So you can get through this 2-tile gap here easily, no problem. And then we skip half of the stage again with one more clip. Let's have like 4 pixel windows, I think, something like that. Oh my god! Again? Are you kidding me? This game is like really out to get me today. Oh my god. Okay, we made it. That was horrible. How are they hitting me down there all the time? Alright. We just have the final boss now. Oh my god, this will be such a horrible time. I can't believe it. This is like by far the worst time I got compared to all my practice runs, but hey, that's what it is in marathon runs. We have the final boss left. The final boss is the Flea Queen, and obviously you fight her on a pogo stick, basically. Well, it's not really a pogo stick, but it behaves like one. So it's basically an auto-scroller. You have to dodge her attacks, kill the small fleas, then she comes down, then you can hit her. And then we repeat the whole thing. So yeah, once you know what you're doing, this is pretty simple. The task can hit her twice in one cycle, but that is like basically frame perfect, I think. And it has to line up with your bounces. So yeah, it's not RTA viable, sadly. I know there have been runners who've gotten 2 hits at some point, but yeah, you can't really. Do that reliably. That was a weird pattern. Let's not die now at the end. Okay, one more cycle. And then we get to the end. And that is time. What a run. Hey, at least I could finish it and didn't have to load a save state. That's pretty good, I guess. And yeah, this is a pretty wacky game, but it's like really fun. Like when you play it first, it like everything feels impossible, but if you play it a little bit more, it's a really fun game, I think. It has a very unique charm, and I mean the soundtrack is just amazing. It's a really good game. And well, after all the fleas are dead, you can just sleep. That's I think the best reward ever. Yeah, thanks for all the GGs. I appreciate it. It was not the best run, but hey, I hope it was at least entertaining. Got overestimate, but hey, that happens. Sometimes things just go wrong. Yeah, I will be on Retrothon one more time on Sunday with some Link's Awakening. Until then, I hope you all have a lot of fun with the rest. And yeah, see you around.